Hello again. Been away for a few days, but I'm pretty sure I'm looking for something in this dungeon that I left off at. And can't recall if I've been everywhere in this dungeon. I think I started out at the bottom ladder though, so we'll see. Eh. I don't know what they expect you to, like, have an unlimited supply of poison cure or something, because they really throw a lot of poisonous monsters at you in this dungeon. Learned my lesson with the dark sword, so if I'm gonna try on skeleton armor, quick save first. And check my stats. 336. Oh, you know, I did that same thing. Forgot to take. Stats. It's a little better. Now let's see if I can remove it. Okay, so let's see how that compares. So it looks like skeleton armor is the best out of the armors. Oh, jeez. Alright. Let's try and figure out where we're supposed to be going and what we're supposed to be doing. These guys seem to not be very aggressive. They just wander wherever. They just take a lot of hits and you're bound to, like, just run into them. Nope. I think they could have just done with a lot less random encounters. The game would still be fun. just be less tedious. Is there a... I have a feeling there was a dead end that way somewhere. Nope, I was wrong. These things are terrible. I really don't think that it's entirely my fault that I pay attention to the right side more than the left side, because the left side just seems kind of like an afterthought since they didn't give sideways sprites for the walls, so they just made them pillars. And it just happens to be that the pillars are circular and there's no gaps in between. It just seems like a cop-out, really. It's just a lot easier to resize, I guess, if you don't have to modify the angle. But what it really does is just make me think that there's an opening when there isn't. It just tricks me up. Like, is there an opening on the left? I can't tell. I still can't tell. Oh, okay, there isn't. So, pretty much have to look at the right side of the screen unless you train yourself to notice subtle differences enough to navigate with the left side. Because the left side just doesn't make sense. No, what's this? Hello, would you like to buy a book of Sanguio spells? It's only 1,000 kins. Yes, thanks. When you come back, I'll try to give you more neat stuff for you. Try to have more neat stuff for you. Sorry, I'm crap at reading. Supposed to be going. I'm gonna wander around in here until I find a chest, because I feel like I'm just completely lost in backtracking. So I'll pause the recording. Okay, I finally found the map. So let's take that. Exactly how much mindless wandering I've done. No, 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 no. I'm gonna skip until I get to, like, the middle corridor. Actually, I skipped ahead a little bit and checked that dead end. Now I'm checking the other dead ends. Nothing was in there. That was the point of skipping ahead, was to get to here and check stuff, because otherwise there's no point in going down this way. So hopefully there's something. And I was noticing how their animation locks up and they just slide across the ground. I don't know if that was intentional or if that's a bug or if that's just a glitch with this version of the game. Looks really weird though. Looks kind of funny. Kind of like it. They're ice skating on the stone floor. Okay, so that was entirely pointless. So I'm just gonna skip ahead on out of here. Actually, this might be a good time to use the gnome stone, maybe. I don't know. Did I even accomplish what I was supposed to in this dungeon? What do I have? I have no idea if I have what I'm supposed to from this dungeon. So, we're gonna use the gnome stone. See if it works. Yay! It did exactly what I thought it would do. And hopefully, we can get to town safely. And hopefully we accomplished all that we needed to. But we'll see. Oops. Oh no! Stop it! Well... These are so gross. I'm not sure if I want a quick save. Let's see if anyone says anything different. I really entirely forget what we were supposed to do. It's found in our land. Do I have the ring of fire? I don't have the ring of fire. And I'm not sure if I was supposed to find that in that dungeon. But regardless, now is probably a good time to rest up at the town. see what's going on in here. And I kind of feel that unless she says the same, bleh, unless she says different things at different times, maybe I really don't need to talk to her. But I don't know. Yeah, because she said the same thing she said before. I feel like I'm just wasting money on her. But then again, I think I quick loaded after talking to her, so maybe give it an amount of time and then talk to her again and she says something different, but I kind of doubt it. Because there's nothing to indicate any need for time to pass, so I think that's all she says. Nothing else to do. Hey, where'd you get that book of spells? Okay, so before he was looking for a button, and now he's interested in my book of spells. Okay, so maybe I use the magic somehow. Nope, that just wasted it. You suck. Okay, so what am I supposed to do? Talk about it. You're an honest-looking fellow. The king knows about rings. Okay, so maybe something different's gonna happen. Because they're not saying that they're too busy anymore. I've heard you're the young warrior who's collecting rings. Since you're trying to rid us of a terrible evil, I'll give you my ring. Say, that's my book of Sanguio spells. You're the thief. I'll take that. It's easy to proclaim your innocence, but can you prove it? I'll keep your rings to ensure that you don't just run off. What a jackass. Return only when you have proof of your innocence. Well, this sucks. This is what sucks about being a silent protagonist. He doesn't give up any... He doesn't put up any fight. Rings nothing. This this menu system. Just a whole bunch of layers on top of each other. So I suppose I'm supposed to go back to that cave and beat the shit out of that little kid. Well, this is just great.